This song was banned before most people even heard it. This one nearly ended a career. And this one split country music right down the middle. They were called mistakes, but they didn't disappear. They changed everything. Number 10, Loretta Lynn, The Pill. 1975, a housewife's anthem or a cultural grenade. The moment it dropped, over 60 radio stations across the U.S. refused to play it. Some outright banned it. Critics called it inappropriate, even dangerous. A country song about birth control in 1975? So why did it hit such a nerve? And more importantly, why wouldn't it go away? Because while radio turned its back, women didn't. They requested it, talked about it, passed it around like something they weren't supposed to hear. And then, the charts started moving. Despite the bans, The Pill climbed to number 5 on Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart. Not explosive, not immediate, but unstoppable. It wasn't just a song, it was a line in the sand, and country music would never sound the same again. And what came next made this look tame. Number 9. Then came Merle Haggard. We don't take our trips on LSD. Okie from Muskogee, 1969, but its shockwave defined the early 70s. We don't let a patriotic anthem, or a sarcastic jab. When it first hit, it shot straight to number 1 on the country charts. We don't make a party out. But outside of Nashville, people were furious. College students protested it. Critics tore it apart. Some called it propaganda. Out in San Francisco, others insisted it was misunderstood satire. So what was it really? Even Haggard himself gave mixed answers. And that confusion only made it bigger. The song crossed over into mainstream America. It became a symbol, depending on who you asked, of pride or division. Not subtle, not safe, but unforgettable. Because sometimes the most controversial thing you can do is say exactly what people don't want to hear. And then, someone took it even further. Still respect the college dean. Number 8, Johnny Cash, Man in Black, 1971. In black, why you never see bright colors. A protest song, disguised as a personal statement. Cash performed it on national television. I wear the black for those who've never read. The Johnny Cash Show, dressed entirely in black, explaining exactly why he wore it. No metaphors, no hiding. He sang about prisoners, war, poverty. I wear it for the prisoner who has long paid for his... And not everyone liked that. Some stations quietly avoided it. Others labeled it too political for country audiences. I wear it for the prisoner who has... So why didn't it fade? Because Cash didn't blink. The performance went viral, before viral even existed. Mighty fine, I do suppose. In our... The album hit number 1 on the country charts, and suddenly, country music wasn't just storytelling.
Young men, and I wear it for the thousand.
It was confrontation, because when Johnny Cash spoke, people listened, even when they didn't agree.
And I wear it for the thousands who died.
But the next song didn't ask for permission at all.
That could have been each week we lose 100 fine young.
Number 7, Tammy Wynette, Divorce.
Tear the heart right out of me.
1968, but its impact echoed deep into the 70s, spelling out heartbreak. Letter by letter. It hit number 1 on Billboard's country chart. But behind the success, there was discomfort. Divorce wasn't something country music talked about so openly, especially not from a woman's perspective.
Thinks it's Christmas or his 5th birthday.
So why did audiences lean in instead of turning away? Because it felt real. Too real.
5th birthday. And he thinks
Women heard their own lives in it, their own pain, and suddenly something private became public. The industry didn't know what to do with that.
spills fun or play. I'll spill.
But the fans did. They made it a classic. Because sometimes the most controversial thing is telling the truth out loud.
T-O-D-Y, spills fun or play.
And then came a song that told the truth in a way nobody expected.
I'll spill out on the hurt.
Number 6, Kristofferson. Sunday Morning Comin' Down, 1970. Hungover, broken, regretful. Not exactly the image Nashville wanted. When it first circulated, it struggled. Too slow, too honest, too bleak. Even some insiders thought it wouldn't connect. So why did it become one of the most important songs of the decade? Because of one moment. Johnny Cash performed it live on TV and refused to change the line.
It took me back to something that I'd lost somehow.
I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. Producers wanted it cleaned up. Cash said no. That moment turned everything.
Somehow, somewhere along the way.
The song went to number 1, won Song of the Year at the CMA Awards.
Make somebody feel alone.
And proved something powerful. Country music didn't need to be perfect. It just needed to be real. If these stories are bringing back memories, go ahead and subscribe. There's a lot more where this came from.
There ain't nothing short.
Because what comes next, this one didn't just push boundaries. It broke them completely.
The sleeping city sidewalk.
Number 5, Willie Nelson, Red-Headed Stranger.
Asleep on the hillside, and his heart was heavy as night.
1975 album/title track. A concept album, minimal production, almost no instrumentation.
Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow.
Columbia Records thought it sounded like a demo. They nearly refused to release it. So why risk it? Because Willie didn't care. And when it finally dropped,
Something live. For this was the horse.
it shocked everyone. The album went multi-platinum. The title track became iconic. And the stripped-down sound?
And a yellow-haired lady leaned out of her window.
It launched the outlaw country movement. Not polished, not controlled, but revolutionary. Because sometimes controversy isn't loud. Sometimes
he's wild in his sorrow when he's riding, and he's hiding his pain.
It's quiet enough to change everything. And then came a voice that challenged tradition in a completely different way.
Had written when she was his wife, so don't cross it.
Number 4, Dolly Parton, Just Because I'm a Woman.
I'm not the woman you thought
1968, but culturally explosive in the 70s.
Yes, I've made my mistake.
A simple question wrapped in a soft melody. But the message? Sharp as a knife.
Woman you thought I'd be.
When Dolly sang about double standards, it made people uncomfortable. Country radio wasn't exactly ready for that conversation, so why didn't it disappear?
Yeah, you just let me tell you.
Because Dolly didn't back down. She kept performing it, talking about it.
Mistakes are no worse than yours just because.
And over time, it became a defining statement. Not just for her career, but for women in country music.
Just because I'm a woman.
Because sometimes controversy doesn't shout, it whispers, and still gets heard.
Now a man will
But the next song didn't whisper at all.
somebody else.
Number 3, Conway, Twitty, and Loretta, Lynn, Rated X. 1972. A duet that walked straight into taboo.
It's all I can do.
The song tackled how divorced women were judged. Radio stations hesitated, some avoided it entirely. Too provocative, too uncomfortable. So why did fans embrace it? Because it said what nobody else would. It climbed to number 1 on the country charts. And sparked conversations far beyond music. Because controversy isn't always about rebellion. Sometimes it's about reflection. And then came a song that blurred the line between country and something else entirely. Number 2, Charlie Rich, The Most Beautiful Girl, 1973.
And if you did, was she crying?
A crossover smash. It hit number 1 on country and number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. But success came with backlash. Traditionalists didn't like the pop influence, said it wasn't real country.
I stood alone in the cold.
So why did it matter? Because it opened doors. Country music wasn't just staying in Nashville anymore. It was going global.
Realized what I had done.
And not everyone was ready for that. But it didn't matter. The audience had already decided.
I couldn't see. I let my world slip.
Because sometimes controversy comes from success itself. And finally, the song that might be the most controversial of them all.
Now comes the heartaches that the morning brings.
Number 1, David Allan Coe, You Never Even Called Me By My Name, 1975.
Darling, you never even called me.
Funny, self-aware, almost a parody. But underneath,
Called me by my name. Did I miss anybody, Mama?
A challenge to the entire genre. When it was released, some saw it as mocking country music's cliches. Others saw it as celebrating them.
Call me Merle Haggard anymore.
So, which was it? That was the genius. It reached number 8 on the country charts, became a cult classic.
You're on my bad side.
And turned the idea of what is country music into an open question. Because sometimes the most controversial thing is holding up a mirror.